when I was thinking about Polyocracy, I traveled all the way to the year 2100, right? So I imagined it. I didn't physically travel to it, but I imagined the year 2100. That's 82 years in the future, and I asked myself, what are some things I would like my species to accomplish by that time, right? And so that's 82 years in the future. I was like, hey, we should be a type 2 civilization by then. Type 2 civilization based on the Kardashev scale. For those who are not familiar with the Kardashev scale, it is this Russian scientist who came up with a way to measure civilizations based on the amount of energy they use. Some other things that would bring us closer to that is sustainably producing energy, right? Another thing is automated food production. Another thing is eco-friendly infrastructure. All these are tenets of the technologies that we can use towards getting there. Though all these are systems that we can use to get us closer to that vision, right? Basically, polyocracy, the reason polyocracy exists is to help us build a better future together, right? So if those three things polyocracy is, the first is a decentralized mobilization tool around causes we believe in, right? The second thing is to facilitate peer-to-peer social contract formations around around people so that they can work towards these causes they believe in, right? They kind of build off each other, right? If you have a decentralized mobilization tool, you have to have a peer-to-peer social contract formation for people to work together, right? And then lastly is, polyocracy will be a platform that allows people to form formal networks of collaborations around these causes we believe in, right? So if we want to have a sustainable future, if we want to be a type 2 future, if we just want to have less corruption in the government, which means cutting out politicians, polyocracy is supposed to enable us to get to those, those futures that we want, right? And so how does polyocracy do this, right? So as initially mentioned in the previous video, polyocracy is designed after the human body, and specifically after the structure of the human body. The human body goes from cells to tissues to organs to systems and then your whole organism, right? And then there's a bunch of things that happen in your body that allow for everything to happen, for you to watch this video, for me to communicate this way, right? And so the name polyocracy basically means many forms of organization, right? Poly, many, and ocracy means forms of organizations, or as prevalently known, ocracy means forms of government, but I hate that word. Anyways, so cells, tissues, organs, and systems and organisms, right? So the first layer of polyocracy is looking at a human as a cell, right? Saying that, hey, a human in a cell has specific skills and specific drives and passions that they want to accomplish, right? And tissue level basically brings the same types of cells together to serve in that function, right? So in the human world, we would bring people of the same type of skill sets together towards solving problems that will get us close to automated farming systems or eco-friendly infrastructure, right? And so once we have these people of the same skill sets working together, we'll have interdisciplinary kind of collaborations, right? So that's why we get into formal networks of collaboration, right? And all these people working together will have peer-to-peer social contract formation facilitated by polyocracy, right? And so we're at the organ level right now, and we're building an organization that will build technologies that will allow for sustainable energy creation or for automated farming. So we're at the organ level, so we got to build a system, right? And so those are the systems that I'm talking about. A system such as automated farming for food production, eco-friendly infrastructure is a system, right? It deals with a lot of things, from construction, there's a lot of different elements that will have to go into these systems, such as sustainable energy creation. There's a lot of different things: wind, solar panels, biofuels, stuff like that, right? And so at the organism level, is thinking about us as a species as one and the kind of future we want to have. So that is the entire kind of vision of what polyocracy is.